rogue mage who wants to like stun lock a target and drop them down to kind of burst through that amount of damage. It's why a lot of the time when you see, them trying to make those like surprise all-ins on the shaman, they're actually not even stunning him. They're just going for ambush plays, trying to catch him off guard and not giving him that damage reduction. So I feel like the shaman in this particular matchup is pretty bulletproof, taking a lot of reduced damage. I think it's going to be pretty rare where they can actually take them down. It did seem like like I said, they were trying to keep their offensive presence in the match with these consistent setups on the channel, but ultimately it feels like going after Minpoike is going to be, their best kind of road to victory. And on a smaller map like Ruins of Lordaeron, it's going to be a lot easier for them to do that. So we'll see if they can get it done here in game number 2, or if Chan, Poike, and Baka are going to be able to deflect and send Avizura, Gekku, and laners down to that losers bracket.
All right, and they're waiting for One Punch is waiting in the lower bracket here for either team to be sent to them, and both these teams have been tough for them, I would say, throughout tournament play. So we'll have to wait and see how that one evolves if we don't even have a Thundercleave in the grand finals. And every game is just so intense, so crazy. I mean, how many 0% survival rates have we seen so far in the tournament today? Absolutely insane. Shout out once again to DxB for hosting this tournament so that we could capture all of these epic moments. And we're just going to continue to have them. We got still 3 more series with this one included left for the day. A best of 7 grand finals. Ruins of Lordaeron in game number 2. A really offensive map, and imagining that XD are going to be looking to run down BWG here in game number 2.
I also just want to give a big shout out to Zuniaki doing everything behind the scenes. He's updating the brackets. He's the cameraman. He's queuing the games. He's switching scenes. This guy is a one-man show, so we get some hearts in the chat for the legendary Zuniaki, putting in a lot of work behind the scenes to get everything going. We are hopping into game number 2 between BWG, BFAR, and XD. Let's see what XD is going to be able to get done on that RMP. It's going to be all about disruption here. They go for a big all-in here on Minpoike, and they take him down. They do get the big sacrifice. It looks like that should be enough for him to survive. They actually decide to polymorph him and just switch targets after that. So realizing probably not going to kill through that cooldown, try to slow down the game, make a swap here onto Chanimal. And can they get more? It would be massive if they can get more cooldowns out of the way. The full blind on him in Poike, but the damage looks like it has subsided. There's not that much left, and they greed it out and realize the situation perfectly. Really good job by Minpoike not to panic there.
Oh! Fear on him in Poike. He has a Divine Shield, a half fear. He's still dying. Massive spell into Deep Freeze. Gouge on the Chan. Is he going to be dying? He gets Devour. Deep Freeze. He's going to be able to get some. Oh my god, that's a 9-second poly. Chan, I don't think you're living. He ports. Chan's got to survive almost completely by himself right now for 9 seconds. Can he do it? Or are we moving to match point? Another polymorph potentially on him in Poike. Counterspell onto Baka. Chan is all alone and will be. Oh, 1%. Not enough. And XD put a point on the board, 1-1.
Look at these guys, man. From
Storm into a full fear. Gekku trinkets out of the fear. Immolates are loaded up. Laners is down at half. Is he going to have to ice block? He's lobbing up those Frostfire bolts towards Baka, trying to pressure him away, but a triple Shadow Fury, triple Howl of Terror into the Death Coil, into the Hammer of Justice. Chan back into the fight for another push, but they still got to get Pain Stuff. They still got another block. They still got Cloak. There's just so many cooldowns they have to work through.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, Poike basically has nothing left at this point. There's really just no cooldowns. He is using the Divine Plea to recover a little bit of his mana. And keep in mind, Laners has used both his water, actually just one of his water elementals. So he still has a single one left, but he does not have an Icy Vein. So the mage damage is going to be limited during this next setup. He's getting blasted right now. Needs to be careful. He got one shot in that last game. It doesn't need... doesn't want to have that same thing happen. We have an interrupt right now onto Baka. Full polymorph Chanimal once again in a 1 versus 3 situation. Avizura is all over him, but Laners and Gekku are not able to connect. The more crowd control, and Poike will be free. He trades out the sacrifice, and this is the opportunity for BWG BFAR to strike back. This is where they need to try to find some pressure. Here's the Ore Mastery coming in, allowing both Chanimal and Baka to just free cast, and they almost take down Gekku with that damage. Really nicely done there, but now they're making a swap on him at Poike. Can they take him down? He's in a Garrote Silence. Unfortunately, Laners is just getting feared away, not able to help, and this is where things could potentially unravel for the side of XD.
All right, let's see if they can keep it alive here, keep their dreams going, avoid that Thundercleave for another match in that lower bracket. Franklin Frostbolt's coming out from Laners, getting the snares, triple Shadow Fury into a full fear. Trouble on Heavy's already cloaks right away. knowing that he is in danger right there. Laner's getting swapped to now, might have to ice block. Avizura for first aiding. Gecko trying to get the shields up, trying to recover, but he's got two teammates very low at the moment. Divine Hymn to AoE heal. Beautiful Divine Hymn timing on Gecko. His team is back in the fight. Full blind onto Baka. They're setting up at the Mpoke. He's got no bubble. Goes for the hammer onto Gecko, trying to slow down the assault. Baka's out of the blind. No sap going to be found for that, unfortunately. Laner's no blocks, down at 60%. Is he going to get finished by the Chaos Bolt? Looks like he's able to get back behind the pillar. Gecko tops him off. Avizura looks like he got a re-stealth. Shadow Steps gets a sap on Minpoike. How are they going to set up off of the sap? Is it a cheap shot? Is it kidney? They're waiting for the DRs. Another sap into a fear onto Baka. Cheap shot on Minpoike. Can they connect? They can't get to him in time. And now they're going to be on the run once again. This is where Baka needs to get aggressive. Knock him off the pillar. There's no cloak for 10 seconds roughly at this point. They knock Laners out into midfield. Are they going to blast him? Chain Lightning gets blinked by Laners at the tombstone. He's got his water alley out, but he's still just getting destroyed. Coil onto Avizura. Hammer justice on the Gecko. And it's match point here for BWG. And they're so close to closing it. But Chan now in the reversal. Full poly. No way to fear onto Baka. Chan ports behind the pillar, but Laners is right on top of him with Icy Vein. Shadow or Death is crashing in. And they turn it around. Game 5, everybody.
Are you kidding me? Channel had the coil. I don't know if he didn't have enough mana to actually use it there at the end, but I cannot believe they're actually able to reverse that.
I don't think the cooldown tracker is working for Shadow Fury or Coil. I swear I don't think it goes on cooldown anytime that he presses it. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's above it. Look, you can see above his nameplate. The nameplate is not a lie. The UI, yeah, okay. Okay, so that makes sense. You can see it right there. It is on cooldown. So didn't have the coil available. He portals away, and unfortunately, he just gets completely over.
Now they're trying to play offensive. Laner's doing a great job to manage his mana here. We're 6 minutes into this game, and he's still at a very healthy amount.
I feel like if you're Minpoike, you're just on vacation on this map. Like, look at him. He's just up top, just having the most fun. No polymorph's going to be landing on him whatsoever. He's able to basically just free heal. If Chan's in trouble, he can go up top. I mean, why did they not pick this map earlier on? This is just looking like an absolute field day for this team. Avizora first to run once again. Penance will connect here from Geku, but I feel like they almost have to force Minpoike. Right now, this is just way too easy for him. Maybe get a Nova and on Chan and Baka downstairs, a polymorph, and try to connect. But there's just so much space on this map. Avizura is in trouble. 1% health, and he gets dropped. XD is going down to the lower bracket, and